All right. Looks like we're good on that. Let's fix this a little bit. Hold up. That's looking good. Let's make sure my screens are right. Okay. Da 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 da. Alright, severe weather coverage. Here we go. Let's pull this bad boy out. Alright. That'll have to do right there. Let me. Oh. That's what's going on. A little bit loose. Okay. What's going on, chat? Look at those lightning strikes up there. We got another good storm down here to the south. Some strong winds. We'll take the wind barbs off right now. Actually, let's look at the temperature. Take that off. East of Lubbock. Softball size hail. Softball size hail. 4-inch hail. I have to see this thing. Can I get a... Let's really quickly as well see if we can get a... We don't have any cams out here. In the middle of Texas. That's okay. Let's turn that off. Give me a second, guys. Let's see if we can get some cameras here. Down in Oklahoma, or down in Texas. Texas Roadhouse? No. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Let's do this. Provider website. There we are. And let's see if we got any cameras here. Just a couple. Oh, we do actually have some more. Oh, do they show radar? Do they show radar? 1 second, guys. Can we see out to the east of Lubbock? Do we have any out here? No, we don't. Oh, we do. Maybe. 1 second, guys. Yeah, huge tornado. Ooh. They're looking for this one. They don't see it right now. Look at those clouds. They're looking for this one. Okay, let's take a look at some of this real quick while I work on getting those webcams up. All right. Oh, big one down there. A little bit of inflow here. Definitely something going on with this storm. This is going to be to the south of Matador, Texas. Wow, you guys are just having a lot going on in this region lately. Velocity radar. There's your couplet in here. Looks like this is going right over this. Let's look at high velocity. Let's look at our CC. Droplet. I'll get to you guys in a second. Look at this one down here, guys. Definitely a tornado right here. You can see that inflow. Definitely a tornado on the ground right here. Moving east, southeast, out to the east of Lubbock. Look at that. There it is. Very strong one. Probably a big wedge like he was saying. Let's take a look exactly at the motion of this thing. Wow. Yeah, 100 mile per hour, 110, 125. Yeah. Very, very, very strong. Let's see if we can get that back to that 125. There it is, 125.6. And just take a look at a couple different ones. 130, 140 miles per hour, 140 mile per hour winds here. So yeah, this is moving east towards Spur, Texas. It's hard to tell. It's kind of drifting, kind of to the southeast towards Snyder, but it's pretty far from Snyder, and it's not moving quickly. But there it is. It's a pretty good hook echo. Pretty good hook echo in there. And we've got another one down here, south of Fort Stockton. The radar down here isn't great, unfortunately. But luckily for us, this isn't really near anyone. One second, guys. All right. Yeah, not much down here, but be aware. South of Fort Stockton. Let's see. Let's go up here. We've got one up in Oklahoma too. Baseball size hail. Let's take a look at this real quick. Definitely some good velocities. Let's go to our CC droplet really quickly. Let's see. Let's look at the reflectivity. A little bit messy, but it looked like it was right here. Yeah, it looks like it's right there. By my estimation, right there, west of Avard and Alva, Oklahoma. I guess there's an airport out there, KAVK. So right in here. Let's see if I can get a better. Yeah, right here. There it is. Could still be on the ground right there. So large hail again, 4-inch hail down here. This thing is a beast. Softball size hail. Is this guy in the tornado yet? No, not yet. Softball size hail. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my God, why isn't his working? Look at that, guys. Trying to drop. Look at it trying to drop.
Guys, this tornado is southwest of Roaring.
Ooh. Look at it. Look at it trying to go down. It's trying to form. It's just to the south of Roaring Springs, Texas. This is a big tornado down here, but it's not really near anything. It's off to the south of Crosbyton. All right, give me a second. I'm just trying to see if I can pull up a camera over here. Traffic camera, anything that could see it too. I don't think we have one out here. Let's see if I can pull this. Give me a second, guys. And I'll start taking questions too. Can we maximize this, please? I'm going to try a different one. Give me a second. Let's try this one. Let's go to this site here. Okay, lots of cameras on this one. In that section. All around Lubbock. None out here. You know, there's none out here in the middle of nowhere. We can look probably out east. We can look out east, though. Yeah, Texas isn't doing much with live cams for us, so we're just going to keep this on. And we're going to keep watching both of these storms right here because these are significant. Michigan weather? Yep, Michigan's going to be a Tuesday threat. Michigan is going to be a Tuesday threat. Here's what we got going on, guys. Lots of watches and warnings. Let's go over some of our bigger ones. Garza and Crosby, Texas. Softball size hail. Radar indicated tornado. I think that's a big wedge on the ground. Big wedge. Strong tornado. Liam, what's going on? Charles, what's up? Pecos, Texas. Golf ball size hail, radar indicated tornado. Woods, Oklahoma, golf ball size hail, radar indicated tornado. And then we also have Dickens, Texas again, and Motley, Texas, lime size hail and radar indicated tornado. Isn't Dickens out here? Abilene's doing okay. Nothing much around Abilene right now. What's the deal for Buffalo tomorrow? I have outside plans. I think you guys are good tomorrow. Let's look at that. I'm going to pull up pivotal weather real quick. I should have that open anyways. Let's take a look at our latest European. Actually, let's just go into our 00Z HRRR is loading right now. Boo. Here we'll go to our 18Z and we'll go up to the northeast. Give me a second. Wait, why is this? Oh, never mind. Weather. Ooh. Maybe a little messy up there tomorrow. Can you guys hear my son? Probably. Ay. What am I going to do with this guy? Is 2 years old too old to leave him at the fire stations? Or is he still in that age range? I'm just kidding. Just kidding, chat. Yeah, a little bit of what's going on, Caroline? Did you really just download Discord? Did you not know that existed? Yeah, we got some nasty weather moving into Buffalo tomorrow. We do. Yeah. Yep. Right around in the morning hours, right around 7 8 a.m. Look at all that 7 8 a.m. and you could be seeing stormy weather until Saturday morning. Let's look at our estimated precipitation, total quantitative precipitation. Oh no. Yeah, quantitative precipitation isn't crazy, but a half inch to an inch of rain tomorrow, not exactly a beautiful day. A little gusty, not crazy, a little gusty, but not too bad, yeah. Temps aren't bad, 50s, 60s. But yeah, it's gonna be a little messy up there tomorrow. That's for sure. Definitely starting late morning, probably mid to late morning. The weather doesn't care about our plans. You know that. You live in Buffalo. Yeah, around 12. It looks like it's probably gonna be a little messy. I mean, this would be right around 12, right here. This is what's moving in right around 12. And if I'm correct, Buffalo's right there. Oops. There you go. So, and this is moving up to the northeast. Bring an umbrella. Unfortunately. Unless it's inside. Some dudes are inside. I'm guessing it's not. Can you look at Marlow, Oklahoma? I guess so. You asked so nicely. Actually, you didn't even say please. I'm just kidding. Marlow, Oklahoma. Not much going out there. Not much going on. I mean, I can't talk. But you are in that marginal tonight, so we'll have to see if some storms fire up in that region. Our cap did break out here. We've got plenty of storms. Broken cap. I want to see something really quick. Has the... Let me tell my son that I'm on stream. He's 2 years old. Let's see if he understands what I'm saying. Hey, Fisher. Daddy's on stream. Okay?
They probably love hearing them. Fisher's super hyper right now.
I know. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, I think he totally understood what I was saying. Do you think Southern Ohio will stay quiet? And I don't know. Tuesday into Wednesday transition might not. I miss the cowboy hat. Yeehaw, cowboy. Thank you, Julie. I have to say that every time a cowboy hat is gifted. Mandy, Sam, Julie, B. I appreciate you guys. I love the cowboy hat. Green Bay, Wisconsin for Monday. Yeah, you guys want to look at some of these risk zones? Just in case, just so everyone knows before I do this again. Observed tornado. Garza, Crosby, Texas. Observed softball size hail. 4-inch hail. And an observed tornado. Before we go and take a look at how crazy next week's going to get in this weekend. Let me just remind you what is going on here. Big boy. Big boy Nader here. Okay, we're talking 120. I think we saw 140 mile per hour wind or velocity in here earlier. So, you know, this thing's ripping through. Let me see if we can get our correlation coefficient is messy. They're watching a tornado forming up here to the north as we speak. They just had a view of it.
I'm comfortable dropping this. I think I'm going to drop this.
Yeah, they're saying we don't know if it's going to make it to the ground. All right. Quickly, let's go over what's coming up because we have some crazy severe weather coming up Sunday through like maybe even Thursday of next week because there's another LLJ sweeping through eastern Texas, potentially Houston up to Texarkana. All right, let's look at it. Here we go. Well, yeah, I'll show you the risk zones on here first. Day 2 threat. Are you guys surprised? It's like your 5th severe threat in a row down there. Now, day 3. Actually, sorry. Let me go to our day 4 threat. Has the SBC labeled anything? I don't think they have. This is Saturday. No, this is Sunday. And they don't have anything out here. And I'm going to show you why I think that might not be the smartest thing in the world. Quickly, let's go and look at pivotal weather. And let's look at the latest updates. Oh, not CFS. We don't care about you. 18Z GFS. Look at what... Appreciate you, Jess. Mother Nature says, screw your plans. Yep, always. Let's look at our dry line setting up on Sunday. What do you guys think? Does that look like severe weather to you guys? What do you guys think? Let's look at our LLJ. Low level jet. Same timing. Sunday. What do you guys think? Does that look like severe weather to you? Let's take a look at our surface-based cape. Now, I know why there's not a risk zone, but we'll get to that in a second. What do you guys think? Does that look like severe weather to you? But here's why there's not a risk zone yet. There is one from Colorado State University. Here's why there's not a risk zone yet. This. Capped. SINS 107. I think this breaks. We can look at what CSU is doing here. I think it breaks. Let's take a look at our 6 panel. Don't do this to me. One second, guys. I need to go to a different link. There we go. Here's CSU. for Sunday. They do have this cap breaking potentially. You know, your severe weather target here with potentially this being where we're really watching for it. But regardless of that, oh my gosh, look at Monday. Look at Monday. Yes, this is a day 5 moderate. Hatched. Very severe. Really need to watch how that progresses, guys. You know, of course, and then we go into Tuesday, and it's like, hey, you get severe weather. You get severe weather. You get severe weather. Large threat. This has shifted farther to the southeast. If anyone's been paying attention, have you noticed that? This originally from CSU was up here. There's a lot of new stuff in this region. I mean, I would say most of the new stuff is, I would say all of this getting involved is new. Pushing into Kentucky, Tennessee, Southern Arkansas, Central to Southern Ohio getting involved now. And then we could even see a risk zone all the way up into New York through Pennsylvania. Multiple day. I think there's a potential for severe weather outbreak. If the cap breaks on Sunday, we could see an outbreak 3 days in a row. Obviously, Monday is going to be our highest potential for severe weather outbreak. And then Tuesday, and then maybe we'll see what happens with the cap Sunday. But there's a lot to pay attention to. Pretty aggressive setup. And last thing I want to show you guys before we get back to this and I start answering questions again, last thing I want to show you guys is we thought it would end there. But we've got a little bit of a, and this, there it is again. And this is uptrended every single run. Look at this low-level jet down here. We're into Wednesday now. And this is going to potentially move up and then on through the Ohio Valley. Tennessee Valley, Ohio Valley. Watch this. This could cause some issues as well. So, who knows? Wednesday, Thursday threat as well. Actually, what's our dues doing there? Let me just look at this real quick. Dues, Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Really, really good dew points through there as well. And instability. We'll just look at unstable Cape. Oh, wow. Wow. Yali, you in here? Maybe not, but look at this. Oh my gosh. This is right up there near Texarkana. Almost 5,000 surface Cape. Guys, 5,000 joules per kilogram. You can get an EF2 tornado with 1,000 joules per kilogram. This is 5,000 joules per kilogram surface Cape. So take that, multiply it by 5. It's not capped. It's not capped. Now, the savior here is low surface shear and helicity, meaning a lack of rotation could really, really... Right now, it's looking like a lack of rotation, meaning I'd be worried about straight line winds and large hail, not super worried about a big tornado or any tornadoes there right now. If we see this shear increase, helicity numbers increase, SRH numbers increase, then I'm worried about eastern Texas, including Texarkana. Right now, this looks like you could have a basketball size hail falling from the sky, though. I'm half kidding. It's not gonna be basketball size, but you could get 5-inch hail with this type of Cape. So interesting. Just because I saw that, I'm sorry. I just need to look at what the Euro's putting there. Wednesday. Oh, it's not even loaded enough. Let me quickly look at the 12Z. Wednesday. Oh my God. Yeah, the Euro's doing it too. Huge Cape numbers. Actually, let's look Wednesday. It's a little bit off. Not as aggressive. Yeah, the Euro is a safer outlook. A safer outlook for that region. All right. Let's get back here and chat. It's been too. It's quiet. Too quiet. Thanks, Yali Matt. Yeah. There's a softball size hail right here, right now, and an observed tornado out to the southeast of Lubbock. Softball size hail. Big hail. And there's interestingly looking like clockwise rotation. I don't know what the heck's going on with this storm right now, but you're supposed to be spinning like this, buddy. There it is. You still got to couple it down there. This tornado looks like it's lost a lot of its steam, but it's still rotating. So all these guys are up here looking at this. Still radar indicated. If you guys were in the stream like 2 seconds ago, they saw the funnel cloud starting to stretch down to the surface, but it didn't really connect. They actually saw the funnel cloud, and then it tried to connect. It picked back up. So I feel like everywhere in Texas just looks like this. I mean, let's be honest, this is the whole Central Plains. This is the whole, I think everywhere in this region looks like that. Western North Carolina tomorrow. Please, amazing sir, if you if you are so kind, Mr. Sure. Western North Carolina. I guess I'll look at my Euro real quick and see what's going on out there. Western North Carolina tomorrow. Stormy. That's all I'm going to tell you. Stormy. Lots of thunderstorms. Not looking... Let me get this back on here so you guys can see what's going on with these different storms. Not looking potentially severe, but it's going to rain. It is going to rain. Let me actually pull back up our latest SBC risk zone for tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, you guys are in a general thunderstorm. Like, the whole country's in a general thunderstorm tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? We just have a lot of cape and instability. Look at this whole, this whole region. It's a large general thunder. You can see when we go to our Euro, you'll see these storms popping up everywhere. Just lots of heat and lots of moisture out here in the east. You see these thunderstorms everywhere. Yeah. Look at our dew points. See? Just a lot of moisture. With moisture and high dew points comes more, and you guys know this, more buoyancy with the air. So this moisture is able to lift, condense into thunderstorms much easier. Plenty of moisture out here. So you'll have some good updrafts. You'll get some thunderstorms. A lot of this isn't going to be severe, though. Most of this isn't going to be severe. This is, we're watching again down here. Same place we've been watching for feels like 4 or 5 days straight. All right, we've got a new or extended warning. And does anyone see where that is? Does anyone see anything flashing black? No, I don't see it. Unless it was off the map. I don't know where that one was. Let me make sure my settings are on correctly there. Weather alerts. Should be flash. Let's see if this one works. Oh, there it is. Shreveport. Severe thunderstorm warning. Quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. Your average severe thunderstorm warning. They're still waiting for this to drop. They did extend this tornado warning. Ominous clouds. Very patient. They've been out here for days. Spicy. They aren't thinking the cap is going to break, but if it does, it'll be super spicy on Sunday. Main area of concern for Tuesday? No, it's gonna be in the southern portion. So if we go to our Tuesday threat If we go to our Tuesday threat. Sorry, guys. Let's get out here. What is it? Our day 5 now? No, it's our day 6, I think. Right now, it's looking like southern portion. If we're talking about tornadoes, this could change. This could change. A little more shear down here. This could change, but yeah, that southwestern portion of the risk zone looks like it could be more aggressive. So we'll have to watch if that extends over the DFW. Yeah, spicy is my new favorite word. Well, it's been. Is this storm for Illinois Tuesday? Could it be worse than April 2nd? It's not looking like that. Not yet. Not yet, but there's plenty of time for an uptrend or a downtrend. It has potential. Like I said, I'd say right now, there's potential for a severe weather outbreak or tornado outbreak Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. It's looking like it's likely Monday and then unlikely Sunday and Tuesday. But it's still on the table because there's time. And if the cap breaks Sunday, that could be very significant. Yeah, Monday's not really an Illinois threat. We can take a look at our Monday threat here. This is our Monday threat. So, I guess you guys are up there. I didn't realize they actually shifted this out east, this slight. So, Chicago's not really involved, although I'd expect they'll probably put you in a marginal once we get this into a day 2 outlook or day 3. Probably a marginal. Maybe they'll extend the slight just to be safe over Chicago. But, yeah, you're right. This actually should be a little farther east than I thought. So we do have northwestern Illinois involved. Yeah, Iowa's the focal point. Iowa's the focal point for Monday. But you've got portions of northern Missouri, northeastern Kansas. Omaha's in there. Omaha's already in the enhanced, and this is a moderate from Colorado State University. And you've got portions of southwestern Wisconsin and southeastern Minnesota too. Who knows if this threat really enhances up towards Minneapolis. We were talking about this before, remember guys, when this was like a day 7, and I said it looks like the top portion of this is what's going to drive it. And that's really what it's looking like. So you go from what looks to be the most aggressive threat day Monday up to the north, and then you go into Tuesday and the most aggressive threat looks like it's going to be to the south, but that could change. What can we expect in Michigan on Tuesday? This will likely expand, I think, to the north. I would include Bay City and Grand Rapids in this severe threat. As of now, things can change. As of now, for that Tuesday threat, large hail, strong straight line winds, and the possibility of tornadoes Tuesday. I think you're guaranteed to see some spin ups down here on Tuesday. I think it's kind of a 50-50 shot to get a few tornadoes up in this region. But again, we could see that uptrend. You don't really know exactly what's going to happen 5-6 days out. Just have a general idea. These storms, look at all this lightning. Look at all these. Look at that. That's looking mean. B, Jenny, Mandy, I appreciate you guys. Will Monday shift east maybe? It already did a little bit. Could it shift east more? Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to shift any more east than it was. Usually don't see it continue to shift over and over again. At least continuously in one direction. Dallas, we'll have to see. Dallas, you're down at that southern portion, so you're down at that southern portion. Let's look at the latest GFS. What's happening with our jet down there in Dallas on Sunday? What update did we get here? Yeah, this tornado warning. Oh no, they're turning that into a severe thunderstorm warning. So I think that tornado warning is going to expire up here. And that one completely dropped off. Okay, so Dallas. Sunday. Oh my gosh, what is going on, guys? 1 second, let me just pull it back up. Where's that? Okay, we'll go over this real quick. Here's our low-level jet Tuesday. You've got... You see... Not a ton of shear. Not a ton of shear down here. That's why at least low-level shear. Mid-level shear, you know, the way I'm seeing this, I mean, there's a ton of divergence on Tuesday. I mean, you can get a lot of moisture down there. To me, it's not looking... Is this just going off our Cape values? One second. Let me relook at this, guys. While I'm on here with you guys, let me look at our surface Cape for Tuesday. To me, it's looking like... Let's take our sounding out of Dallas. Super capped off that day. Wow. Let's push a little bit farther. And then it opens up. SIGTOR potential. This is tough. They may end up transferring that focused threat a little bit farther up here to the northeast, but just based on this look. Give me a second. Although I should probably be looking at the euro for this. It's been doing better. Although this is going to be Tuesday morning. This looks pretty good down here. Let's get a reading here. 348 SRH 40 knot shear at the surface. Yeah, that looks much better. There's good directional shear down here. If we were to look up here to the northeast, there's pretty good directional shear up here too. Yeah, we'll have to see. That's tricky. That's tricky. You can see right here. Oh, they actually did shift, guys. I'm an idiot. They did shift it up to the... They did shift it up to the northeast. I was just looking at that like, Originally, we were watching Tuesday, and we were watching this area. Tuesday. For our potential highest severe threat. I was just looking at that going, it doesn't look right. And they switched it. Okay, well, now you guys know I agree with this because I was literally just saying that before I saw this. So yes, I'm not making it up when I say I agree with something. This looks like it makes more sense. Suddenly, we're talking about Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, and PA potentially in a higher tornado threat than down there to the southwest. Interesting. Quite the shift. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, you don't want to be you don't want to be close to the black dot. I think the black dot's a little too far up there though on Tuesday. I'm going to make my own black dot here, okay? Let me make my own black dot here. Let me just look at the let me look at the euro. Let me look at the euro low-level jet and make my own black dot on Tuesday. Okay, I've made my decision. Black dot goes here. Anyone there? There's a city there. There's a city there. I think it rhymes with Harumbus. Columbus. Will Minnesota be in a moderate high? Minnesota could be. Southeastern Minnesota could end up being in a moderate. Yeah. I think we could get a enhanced up here on Tuesday. A moderate, it's not off the table, but I think at least an enhanced. I think we will at least get an enhanced. We can take a look at those Cape values up there too. Tuesday. Oh yeah, look at that little. There it is. There it is. Here's a sounding Tuesday. There it is. Possible hazard. Tor, 3400 surface cape. Decent velocity. Decent directional shear at the surface. No inhibition. 2.0 SIG Tor param. That is why we have this threat transferred right up there to the north. Spicy. Right here. Spicy Central. Right here. Tuesday. Although you're not, I mean, we're watching this region too, but that right there, wow. You know, earlier though, we could see this transferring down from, you know, St. Louis to Chicago to Detroit to Grand Rapids. This could transfer down here. So we'll have to see when this kicks off. You guys hear the lightning? This lightning just randomly decides to come on sometimes. Like, oh, you're just going to start. You're just going to start now. Oh, look at all the Shreveport lightning. Lots of lightning over Shreveport. All right, we're going to turn that sound off. When did it change that Tennessee's included? Yeah, I didn't realize that change earlier in the day, but that was today. Tennessee wasn't included in this originally. Neither was most of Kentucky. Oh, Matt, what's up? Let's get Matt. Oh no, he can't wait. Matt, can you FaceTime? He's running his Discord. We need a Connor Matt duo merch. Oh my gosh, yes. We do duo merch. Okay, Matt, what's up? Talk to me, brother. Talk to me, brother. If I pulled up my Discord, would everyone... Yeah, I think they would hear you. I'll be rocking it. We'll think of something. That'll be funny. Oh, here he is. Are you watching my stream? I was just completely confused. I was completely confused. I was like, Tuesday are the worst of our severe weather is supposed to be down there in the Central Plains, and I'm like, why the hell is it over in Ohio now, and Kentucky? Brother, do you see those? Did you see that sounding that I clicked right over? That was basically Louisville. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you got, dude. You've got 3,700 surface cape, 378 SRH, no cap, zero inhibition. I was talking about Sunday with my chat earlier.
18Z has PDS tours on the NAM 18 run up and down Oklahoma and Kansas up on the dry line.
Yay! I mean, I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Let me actually look at this with chat.
Yeah, I was looking at it a second ago. I was just playing around with it because I hadn't looked at anything yet. So.
Oh!
Yeah, sharp dry line. So I don't understand. I think we're gonna get a day 3. They can still do a marginal / slight upgrade duo because there hasn't been a risk zone yet. So they might do that. Yeah.
Let's look at the highlights, Matt. Here we go.
Yeah, pretty decent. It looks really, really good. It's not like, you're perfect, but it's enough for a tornado. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It kind of resembles today in a nutshell, honestly.
Oh, wait. Give me 1 second.
Y'all, Chad need to get a hold of Connor. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that looks good.
Yeah, it looks really, really good.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, cool. Lots of uptrends. I would hate to be anyone in the Central Plains or Ohio Valley. Luckily, I'm over here near the coast and I am safe, but you're all cooked. Chat, I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding.
Some analog lookups, Connor. And
Yeah.
the last time we had a discrete mode this widespread supercell wise was April 19, 2011, and then April 27.
Guys, this is Kansas, by the way, on Sunday. Sorry, say that again?
The last time I was doing some analog lookups, and I'm kind of just seeing some other feed, and it looks like the last time we had a widespread supercell event like this was actually more supercell potential than what we had with the ES4 in Greenfield, Iowa last year that produced that 310. It was a historic outbreak in the 2011 year.
Anyone in Iowa in chat?
Probably have a lot of Iowa people.
Yeah, join my Discord. I'll be updating you. I'll be updating you on Monday.
Yeah, Iowa looks to be fun on Monday.
Yeah. Okay. But hey, Matt. Do you think?
Yeah.
Why don't you stream Monday? You should stream Monday.
Planned on doing a 20-hour stream.
Yeah. No, guys.
Connor, why don't you not have your child on Monday?
Yeah. Listen. I just know. Out of spite, my wife's gonna go into labor Monday, and I'm not gonna be able to stream it. So if I'm not on stream, this handsome guy right here will be your tour guide to all things to all things Tornadic. Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna have your baby. You have to wait because it looks like we're gonna get something every single day next week according to the 18th.
I'll tell her. I'll tell her. Push her back. Push her back in. Suck it up. Wait till the outbreak's over.
Connor, I know the 18Z GFS is the 18Z, but both the Euro and the 18Z GFS now show the ridge just being broken down after like 2 days now, and we're back to troughing on the 6th and the 10th.
Yeah, I think you're right. Hold up, super quick before I get off, because I want to answer chat's questions. Chat, I'm gonna answer your questions. I know everyone's always like, God, it's just you and Matt are just in love in streams. You're not even talking about weather.
2 men, 1 radar.
Yeah, someone commented the other day, guys, when we were me and Matt were just complimenting each other back and forth. They said, "What am I watching? 2 men, 1 radar." Oh my gosh, I can't. Yeah, here's our ridge coming in beginning of May, and it's like not even ridging.
Breaks down. There's a trough that sneaks in underneath of it and just engulfs it.
Yeah. Like here we go. So this was like ridge. Just kidding.
Okay, right there. That's new. So
That's
we've got a little trough that's gonna come down
yes.
to Canada, and it looks like it goes negative tilt.
This yesterday was like this with nothing here. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. May.
Woo!
Wow.
Stream. I'll watch.
Okay. All right, base. See ya. Sorry, chat. I do apologize. I'm debating whether to put that on merch, but I'm trying to be a family friendly stream, you know what I mean? Yeehaw, ride 'em, cowboy. I think I missed that cowboy hat, Yali. I'm sorry. You needed to wait until I was off the phone with Matt. You needed to wait until I was off the phone with Matt. Or did you send it right when I was off the phone? Connor, do you use Windy? Yes. That's what this is down here. That's what this is right here. I'm just looking at lightning right now. Yeah, that's what this is. We can take a look at satellite too. See what's going on with our satellite, infrared. Some big boy storms down here. But I'll keep this on weather radar for now. One second, chat. I'm just trying to make sure this is going right. Okay. Yeah, all right, I'm cowboy. I'm gonna do it. Thanks, Matt. Confused Blom, what's going on? Do you know what the storm tomorrow for Ohio will be like? What storm tomorrow for Ohio? That's my question. I'll take a look at Ohio tomorrow. Lots of severe thunderstorm warnings still, guys. Let's take a look at some of the most significant stuff we got going on. Still a tornado warning down here. This is 4-inch hail. Observed tornado still to the northeast of Post, Texas. You know, there's like nothing really out here, but if you're anywhere near this thing, if you're out here in the middle of nowhere, I'd be careful. This has potential to still be a wedge-like tornado on the ground. I mean, huge hail. You can actually really see the inflow on the CC here. Correlation coefficient. They're still chasing this thing up to the north. Radar indicate it. I'm just going to check real quick. Ooh, do they see? Hard to tell. Looks like they might see something. It's getting real dark. Let's take a look at our velocities here. Not a huge signature there. Look at this. There's just tons of cape out here. Strong updrafts all over the place. More severe thunderstorm warnings. Let's quickly go over what the latest updates here. Our most severe softball size hail, Garza, Kent, Texas. Observed tornado, Dickens, Texas, Motley, Texas. Golf ball size hail radar indicated tornado. And then some other pretty, I mean, you've got Lincoln, Colorado, 1.5 inch hail. 3-inch hail, Roberts, Texas, Hempville, Texas. 3-inch hail, destructive, particularly dangerous situation. Right out here. This is where, yeah, we've got a chaser. That's loud. We have a chaser chasing that thing down. It's right to the west of Canadian, Texas. What a traitor name. And then we have another PDS. And I think this is what we already looked at here. We do have a 1.75, almost 2-inch hail. Ochiltree, Texas, Roberts, Hutchinson, and Hansford, Texas. So this is just the north here. We just have a lot of very significant storms up in this region, western Oklahoma, and the northern panhandle of Texas. And I believe this other PDS was actually, let's take a look at this one too. Did they just upgrade that? I think this is our one down here that's attached to this tornado warning. It is. Someone asked about Ohio tomorrow. You guys are in a general thunderstorm. So, hello radar, work for me. There we go. You guys are in a general thunderstorm. Not really much of a severe threat. So, we can take a look at it real quick. I use Radar Omega and Pivotal Weather right now. I'm going to start for my videos using a different model site. And down the road here over summer, we're going to be using something other than Radar Omega. But right now, that's what I'm using. So we can take a look at our latest Euro precipitation for Ohio. Sloppy day tomorrow. Storms moving in. Morning. Early afternoon, and you could see general thunderstorms all day in Ohio. Not looking severe, though. Not looking severe. General thunderstorms for everyone. Not impossible to get a severe storm out of that, but not super likely. If I'm just north of Minneapolis, am I okay for Monday? You know, CSU has you in an enhanced hatch through Minneapolis and enhanced north of Minneapolis. You're in a significant severe weather potential zone. So I'm sure you'll be fine, but you need to stay weather alert on Monday, even if you're north of Minneapolis. Sorry, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at. Yep. Well, where am I from? I grew up in Florida. I lived in Florida all the way until I was like 24. And then I lived in LA for a few years. The Valley, West Hollywood. And then I lived in Charlotte for a few years. And now I live up near Philly. But I plan on moving to Minnesota next year. That's the plan. That's the plan. Somewhere up there near somewhere in the Twin City Metro. We got family up there. That's where we want to settle down, so. I don't use Windy for GFS and Euromodel. No, I use Pivotal Weather. I only use Windy for like random stuff. it's a little laggy and weird with models. Wait, what was your message on Discord, Charles? Sorry, I just saw that. That you probably asked that so long ago. When does this come to the Eastern Seaboard, Mid-Atlantic? Well, here's our day 6. Wait. Yeah, this is on the SPC. CSU has this much farther out. I don't think this is going to affect. We can take a look. Can you guys see this? Yeah. If we're looking right here, this is day 7, Wednesday. We could get some severe weather up and down the Eastern Seaboard next Wednesday. But the main threat right now for Wednesday is actually centered over Dallas-Fort Worth. Congratulations. Oh, I answered it? Okay. I thought we were the same age. Welp. Let's just say this. How can I say my age without saying my age? How can I say my age without saying my age? Let me think. I was born before Bill Clinton signed the NAFTA agreement. I was alive for that. Barely. But I was alive. Does anyone know when NAFTA agreement was signed by Bill Clinton? Barely alive, but I was alive. Number one song? Let's see. That's actually a good question. The year I was born? Someone said 1984? The heck? The number one song was I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston when I was born. Clary? I know I'm saying that wrong. Close. Ooh, Lauren. Christian's got it. Santi, I wish I was born in 97. Mick Jack's got it. 93. Yes, guys. I am in my 30s. Do I look like it? Because I feel like it. I feel like it. Everything hurts. All the time. Everything cracks. I've started saying, when I was young, back in my day, I've started saying that. Okay, Eden, let's hide you from this channel. Why are you spamming? Just turned 36 and I feel it? Yeah. Oof. You actually really start to feel it age in your 30s. But we still got some time. No midlife crisis for a while. My kids say back in the 1900s. That's so... Oh, no. That is going to make me feel old. Oh, my gosh. When we get older, our kids are going to be like, my parents were born in the 1900s. Oh. Or the 20th century. Oh, my gosh. My parents were born in the 20th century. I'm going to feel like I'm 500 years old. It really makes me mad that the 2000s is the 21st century. I want it to be the 20th century, but that's fine. I understand. The first century was the zeros. Right? Something like that. I don't know. Don't put that on me. Here, wait. Let me do a quick poll, guys. Let's see what's going on the radar, though. Let me do a quick poll over on the TikTok side of things. Poll. Let's do quick poll. Oh, I have to ask a question. Okay. Cry if you were born in the 20th century. Smile if you weren't. Oh my gosh. Is my chat that old? Ew. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we've got some people smiling, so we've definitely got some 12-year-olds in here. Right? If you're born in 2000, aren't you like 12 or 13? How old are you? Oh, no, they can drink now. That's sad. That's a lot of crying. That's a lot of crying faces. Oh my gosh. Ew, chat. Hey, chat, you know what you all have in common? You're all disgusting and old. No, I'm just kidding. I'm crying too. Look, I'm crying with you. Hold up. Where's my crying emoji? It's not letting me hit it. There you go. That's funny. Look at that. Charles, what are you for? I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Good to know. Good to know. We're all in this together. I got carded for alcohol once, and they said, yeah, I saw the 19 for the year. You're good. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. That's funny. Alyssa, I appreciate you. High School Musical. I feel safe here, chat. That's funny. Oh, all right. Another tornado warning. Just to the south of Roaring Springs. They're still looking for this thing. Connection lost. Can you see it in the flash? Let's see. I can't keep it up for too long, but I just want to see real quick. Is there really no lightning here? Can't see it. Can't see it. Tornado warning still down here to the south. This has been softball size hail all night. It's like it's a stationary tornado with softball size hail. Crazy. Let's look here. Let's look at these rotations here, guys. 7.5 inches of rain in a few hours today. Are you serious? Louisiana? Holy crap. Oh, 19. Okay, so you're like, what, 25, Charles? Something like that? If my math is correct. 26. Yes, this is still looking pretty impressive down here to the south. It just feels like this tornado hasn't been moving. But, let's look at our CC again. Really interesting. Look at this thing. Really interesting there. Luckily, there's not much down there. Not much happening up here to the north. Not much happening up here to the north with our velocities. Still. That's good. My computer's being laggy, probably because I'm streaming on multiple platforms with the Windy model up and Radar Omega up, and yeah, I just have so much going on my computer at once. I don't know how this thing doesn't overheat. Yeah, another tornado warning up here, just 3-inch hail just to the northwest of Miami. There's a tornado in Miami. Oh, this is a hook. Miami, Texas, guys. Okay, no one freak out. Inflow right there, headed towards Miami, Texas. This could actually be something. Oh my God, guys, you think he wants to see this thing? Look at him. He's booking it. Look. He is booking it. Yeah, look at that. There it is. Couplet. Well, a little bit. Let's look at if we can see any 70, 78. There's some rotation in here for sure. See if we can see anything on the CC. There's your inflow. Probably got a tornado on the ground right here. Let's watch this, see if we can see the rotation on here. Yeah. It's moving pretty quick too, Miami, Texas. I would get on the bottom floor of your house, interior, in a closet, away from windows. And it's heading pretty quickly out towards Moby D and Wheeler, Texas as well. So large hail, strong winds, flash flood warning, all the above over here in Texas. Waynoka, Texas. Lots of stuff going on up here in Moreland. And Fort Supply. Supply. Oh, you get hailed on? Sullivan, Missouri. Nothing going on up in Missouri tonight. We'll have to watch Missouri on both Monday and Tuesday, though, for severe weather. Yeah, you guys are probably a little bit more of a Tuesday threat, but it's going to be the Monday night into Tuesday transition. Give my height. 6'8". 6'8". I'm 6'8", chat. I'm 6'8". I'm 6'8". If I'm standing on a 10-inch stool. What? What was that, chat? Yeah, 6'8". 6'8". No, I'm 6'8". No, I'm not 5'10". I'm not 5'10". I'm 6'8". Yeah. 6'8". Minus 10 inches. What was that, chat? Okay. All right. Yeah, 6'8". Listen, I feel 7 foot. I feel really tall. Do I look tall? Here's my legs. I feel really tall, and handsome and intelligent all the time. Ask my wife. It pisses her off. You look 5'11"? Pretty much, yes. That's pretty much what I am. I mean, sorry, I'm 6'8". 5'3"? Oh! Wait. I'm not 5'3", guys. I don't know what just happened to my chair there. It just shrunk on me. That was weird. Your hubby's 6'2", and you're 5'3"? Wow. Does he pick you up on a forklift to give you a kiss? Matthew's 5'6". Oh, that's so cute. How does he push down on the steering wheel? I mean, on the pedal. I just can't. Does he have an extension on the bottom of his shoe to push the gas pedal? Or does he, or Roro, does he sit on your lap when he drives? Boosters. You're 5'6", your husband's 6'9". No, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. My question is, if you're 5'6" and your husband's 6'9", how did he find you? Like, physically, how did he see you? Like, he must have been walking with his head down. Like, your husband must have literally just been walking around like this. Oh, hey down there. Because there's no way he saw you if he was looking straight. What if I'm in the red on the CSU for Monday in Minnesota, but I'm not in the hatch? don't pay attention to where the red or the well, pay attention to where the red is. Don't pay attention to where the hatched is. It's going to move around as we get closer. Dating site? That makes sense. That's the only way a 6'9" person. Wait, how tall are you again? Yeah, 5'6". You're like kind of average height for a girl. How's the weather down there? Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this. Any of you, like, I would say, like, yeah, like, the pressure is higher the lower you get to the surface. So most women are on average dealing with a higher pressure than men. We're higher up, right? So there's less pressure up here. You know what I mean? Why do you think dudes just care a little bit less about everything? The more you get down here, the more pressure there is from the atmosphere. You get up here, most women are probably sitting in like 1,012 millibars of pressure. Men up here, nah, we're like 1,006. A lot less pressure. What's going on tonight? Short King. That's why I look like a butterball pregnant. Oh my gosh. Not Matthew. No, Matthew's constantly. Mesomat's 5'6", so Mesomat actually is constantly in a high pressure system while I'm towering up here because I'm 6'8", chat. I'm towering up here. I'm much lower pressure on me. Matt probably gets lots of headaches. I don't experience any. I'm so tall. He's being squished by Earth's atmosphere down there. You know, it's just like the ocean, guys. The farther down you swim, the more pressure it is on you. The farther up you are to the top of the water, the less pressure is on your body. It's how our atmosphere works. He's experiencing more gravity than me. I hope he's not in here, right? It's science. Yes, tell your husband. It's science. There's technically more atmospheric pressure on you down there. Charles, that's funny. That would explain his attitude most days. Oh my gosh, what? I just realized I'm covering severe weather. Maybe I should be covering this. Sorry, chat. I'm 5'7" and I hardly get headaches. What's the nickname you gave me and Matt? Midland, Texas? Yeah, let me check. Spicy corn salsa? Ooh. I do like that. Wait, how'd you guys both know? Wait, did you guys discuss this in the Discord or something? Let's go to let's go to our local radar down here. Not much happening around Midland. Nothing out to your west, a little bit to your north, but this is moving east, a little bit to your south, this is moving east. You guys might escape tonight without much more weather. Not impossible to get a storm or two spawning off up here to your west, but right now it's looking like you guys are going to be good. And then that severe threat tomorrow's to your north, most likely up here. Let's take another look at this. This thing was looking pretty powerful still, about to move through Miami, Texas in the northeastern panhandle. This guy is chasing. He is chasing. We've still got... Ooh, they're trying to make it down here. They're chasing this one down here. Not looking like much. We still have a good couplet down here. Still softball size hail. Look at that. This could still be a pretty decent wedge right here. So, out in the middle of nowhere, though. I can't even see any city names. It's out to the east of Post, Texas. And some really, really strong just thunderstorm warnings up here in the northern panhandle and out in western, northwestern Oklahoma. This is a decent storm. There's literally nothing down here. Oh, Sanderson, Texas. This is strong straight line wind, 70-mile-per-hour winds, lime size hail down here, southwestern Texas. So, storms out in Colorado. Tennis ball size hail. Tennis ball size hail. There's nothing out here in Colorado. It's just to the south of Kit Carson, southwest of Cheyenne Wells. This thing actually has a little bit of a hook in it. A little bit of rotation there. Not impossible to get a tornado out of this one in Colorado, but it's not by much. To the north of Eads, Colorado. And this one looks pretty decent too. I think this hail core is much. I think this is bigger than quarter size hail. Look at that, 72 decibel. So this is moving off to, I believe, let's see, the northeast, out towards Ogula, Kansas. I like saying that. Midland, Texas. Didn't I just check Midland? Yeah, you guys are chilling. Yeah, you guys are chilling in Midland. You could get a storm spawning off to your west, but right now it's looking like you guys may escape tonight without much more. Yeah, Miami, Texas should be in the bottom floor of your home and in a closet or something away from windows, because this is still got a little bit of a hook to it, and it's headed directly for Miami. So I would treat this like this is a strong tornado on the ground, because it very well may be. The velocity signature looks like it is. And the CC is not showing up great, but you can see the inflow on here. So it's we probably have something right here heading to the southeast towards Miami, Texas. Yes, Miami, Texas. That does look like a decent tornado is on the ground rotating. Only about 3 miles, maybe 2 miles to your northwest. Very close. So I'd say 15 to 20 minutes max. Gianna, what's going on? Your link for Discord is expired and does not work. Well, no. It's a private Discord, so I have to invite people. What link were you clicking on? Oh, you know what? If I have a link in my is it the link in my TikTok? Because I need to remove that. If it's the link in my TikTok. Well, yeah. What link were you clicking on, Gianna? 1 second, guys. 1 second. Because I had other people saying, yeah, Connor's Climate Corner HQ, guys. Right now, anyone who adds me on Discord, I am inviting to the server, and it's free. You're never going to pay for the server. In a week or in a month, we'll have to see how many people join the server. It's going to be $3 a month for anyone to join the server. It's a lot of upkeep. I pay for the server monthly. I pay for the bots on the server. I'm probably spending $50 a month on the server, and I'm spending an hour a day or 2 hours a day updating everything, probably more than that, on the server. So it's money and it's upkeep. So eventually it will be, but anyone who adds me on Discord right now, Connor's Corner HQ, is just free, and you'll always be free. You'll never have to pay anything. I want people to get to it and experience it. You know, add me. Yep, Gio, add me on Connor's Climate on Discord. Connor's Climate Corner HQ. I guess Gianna's not in here anymore. People keep saying that my link is expired. I don't even know where I have a link to it. Someone just literally added me on Discord. Slow-mo. If you're in here, there you go. Invite to the server. Boom, you're in. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. A bunch of people added me. All right, let me just add you guys in here real quick. What the heck? I did not see this. Invite to server. All right. Invite. 1 second, chat. Invite to server. What is this? Why does it make me do this? Yes, verify. Sorry, I just needed to add some people in here, guys. There we go. Why does it keep making me confirm that I'm human? Yes, I'm human. Every time I add someone to my server, it's like, confirm you're human. Jeez Louise. Don't make me confirm I'm human again. Every time? Every time's a little obnoxious. I understand, like, the first time. What, are there aliens in here? Oh, I guess bots. Sorry, guys. I know I'm an idiot. Okay, everyone should be invited. Who had, yeah, everyone should be invited. Oh, I just gotta... Oh, whoa, you guys are, like, actively joining the Discord. Nice. Nice. Oh. Okay, sorry, chat. Yeah, so for people who don't know really quickly, well, here, let me give you some updates on what's happening right now, and then I'm going to take some more questions. Observed tornado, softball size hail, Garza, Texas, Kent, Texas. Observed tornado around Roberts, Texas. Tons of very large hail, strong straight line winds. We've got another tornado warning up in northwestern Texas. Head it towards Woodward. If you're in Woodward, take shelter. If you're in Woodward or the surrounding areas, including Fargo, including Fort Supply in Oklahoma, take shelter, bottom floor, interior of your home, or in a storm shelter, interior home and closet away from windows. Again, out here, Miami, Texas, take shelter. That thing is like almost on top of you. Another tornado out here to the east of Post. Doesn't look like it's headed towards anywhere, but just to the east of Post, you should be taking shelter if you're right around there. It's hard. There's no, I don't see any city names right here that looks to immediately affect. But lots of large hail, straight line winds as well. We could even get a spin up, not impossible up here, headed towards to the southeast towards Granada, Colorado. Let's look at this really quickly. Rotation up here. It's hard to tell if we have a tornado on the ground, but there could be one shortly up there, headed towards Woodward, Oklahoma. No problem. You were trying to copy your username, and it copied a link. Yeah, no. Wait. Here, I just had a couple more people jump in. Yeah, no link's gonna work unless I send it to you. Because it's a private server, so. Yeah, because I know other people were saying they were having the same issues. Other people were having the same issues. Okay, I think I've got everyone invited in here. There we go. There we go. Didn't see tornado chances for Omaha today. And then we were in a warning at like 5. Oh, I must have missed that. Yeah, I was probably working still. My other job. I mean, I'm like on Discord all day, updating my Discord when I'm not. I need to make a dedicated Discord one here. Let me show you guys really quickly this. Let me show you guys this really quickly. What's going on for anyone who doesn't know how the Discord works? I'm on there a lot off stream. I'll show you really quickly. It's cool. I think it's cool. So here's the Discord. And let's just go here. So here's the Discord. Lots of channels. So we've got obviously general chat, hangout, climate crew, and all this stuff. Hump day. Live weather updates in here. Every single time there's a tornado warning. Every single time there's a tornado warning, the second there's a tornado warning, it gets posted in here and you get alerted if you follow the channel, if you put your alerts on. So this just happened 9:45. 9:29 Central. So literally a minute ago, it got posted in here. Okay, it tells you where it is. Observed tornado, Roberts, Texas. Literally just right here, moving southeast at 20 miles per hour. If you want more information, click on summary, and it'll summarize it for you. Much more detailed summary. If you're like, I still don't know where I am, and you want to ask a question, You can ask a question. Will this hit me in Dallas? Right? Just like a random question. Ready for this? Ready for this chat? No, the tornado will not impact Dallas, Texas. Blah, blah, blah. It's literally AI. It will answer everything about that. Now we have that for severe thunderstorm warnings, flood warnings, blizzard warnings, PDS, emergency, hurricane. It's anytime there's anything in there. Storm Prediction Center updates, National Hurricane Center updates, Weather Prediction Center updates, breaking news. Every time that there is a record, a weather record set in the United States, it goes here. Record event report. This was today. It looks like record high rainfall set at Waterloo for Wednesday. Set in Waterloo. A daily record high rainfall of 2.5 inches was set at Waterloo, Iowa for Wednesday, April 23rd. So, any type of record that's broken for day or just a general record will be posted in there. Every single day, there's a risk zone update. Extended forecasts. There's your CSU update. Tornado risk zone update, high wind, hail, rainfall, snowfall, temperatures, wildfire, drought monitor, hurricane updates. Every single link I use to get all of this information. Guys, I'm going ham on this channel, and we're just getting started. So, yeah, right now, if you add me on Discord, Connor's Climate Corner HQ, it's free. It'll always be free for you, but eventually it's gonna be a sub for people to join once it gets bigger, because like I said, I'm paying for this and putting a lot of work into it. So, but yeah, that's what's going on with that. All right, let's get back. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Let me close out of this. And I need to get back to, what am I in? Pivotal weather. Let's switch this back. Open up. There we go. 1 second. Why is this not opening? And let me What's going on? What's going on, Casey? Confused Blonde, you're always very helpful. All right, there we go. Major risk area that could be upgraded Tuesday. Well, again, originally we were watching. Originally, we were not watching up here. Originally, we were watching down here to be upgraded. CSU thinks up here, based on what I'm looking at, I think up there too. This is a day 6 risk. Could still change. But we're watching farther up there to the north now. You got it added? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I'm trying to add everyone when I'm on stream now, so well, I guess I won't forget later. I can literally just look in here. Oh, oops. Oops. Hey, whoever Deblista is, don't accept that invite. Thank you. I'm sending you a different one. Wait. It's the wrong. I just invited you to the wrong server. Okay. Oh my lord. What is wrong with me, guys? Weather for southwest corner of Iowa for Monday. What's the tornado threat? We can take. You want to take a sounding? Let's take a sounding out of it. We can take a sounding out of it. All right. Oops. There we go. Let's go to our... we're not going to have any short-range models on it, so we're not going to get a good sounding anyways. We can try to get a decent sounding out of the Euro. So... the person... I know. I know. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I don't know how to undo it. I gotta undo it. Sorry guys, that was bad. I have to undo it. It's like it thinks it keeps saying I'm being rated. It thinks because I've added too many people too quickly. So it's like alert, alert. Southwestern. Let's take a look. Southwestern Iowa. We'll go from our most unstable cape. Oh my gosh. $4,000 surface cape. Oh no! Yeehaw! Ride 'em, cowboy. Gosh dang it. Oh, and B! Oh my god, Yali and B both sent it. Now that I have 3 screens, I should find somewhere to put my... Oh my god, I feel like such an idiot. Thanks, guys, though. I know, that took me forever. Nora, I appreciate you. Kristen, I appreciate you. Oh my god, I feel I'm such an idiot. Alyssa, thank you, Alyssa. Oh my god, I'm terrible. This is astounding. I don't trust what the Euro's showing me here. Because it's not a short range sounding. I guess the good news is it's not showing anything super intense, but this is a Europe. I mean, it's hard to get much out of this. Let's take a look here. I mean, that's a pretty good look here. I mean, there's the Cape. The Cape is undeniable in Iowa, especially southwestern Iowa. The Cape is extremely, extremely high. Question is, do we have much vorticity and surface shear? We have enough. This is like right on the dry line here, which is pretty crazy. I mean, every probable hazard is Tor through here, so we're expecting tornadoes through there. There's plenty of Cape. I'm not kidding. I'm not able to see how much shear or SRH helicity there is near the surface. How much rotation these cells are going to have. 100 to 110 hours out on the Euro. But when you see something like this, here's what I can tell you. When you see something like this, see that sharp gradient? No Cape, Cape. This is cold, dry air pushing into warm, moist air ahead of it. And when you take a look at this dry line, classic dry line, end of April, there it is. You take a look at those two things, and where they're converging, we could get a ton. We could get an outbreak really initiating along this boundary right here, which includes Omaha, southwestern Iowa, and then through central Kansas, and then right down through Oklahoma. That's where all those storms are looking like they're going to initiate. And there's a lot of energy there, a lot of instability. What's going on, Kawiana? Northwest Iowa's looking a little... I'd rather be in Northwest Iowa than Southwest Iowa? Was that your original question? Or was that... No, that's someone new. But still in a watch area. You can see this here. I mean, the whole state of Iowa is in a hatched... almost the whole state of Iowa is in a moderate hatch from Colorado State University. How's May 3rd for Cleveland looking? Yeah, I haven't thought about that much. It's pretty far out, almost 10 days. We don't really know what it's going to look like on May 3rd. I can give you what the Euro thinks, but these models don't know what's going to happen that far out. Looks like potentially cold and dry right now. But you could have a storm system moving out. That's pretty far, though. It's not going to be perfectly accurate. Updates. How's this looking? Heading towards Woodward. We still have a couple tornadoes on the ground. Yeah, yeah. Like, I knew that I wasn't gonna continue that streak. Oh, wait 1 second. If I was just streaming from TikTok, from TikTok Studio, I'd see it literally every time. But then I can't. Then I can't multi-stream. I get so frustrated every time I miss it. That's for that forecast, Kelly, is for Monday. Monday looks very, right now, with the latest models, looks very severe for portions of eastern Nebraska and pretty much all of Iowa and the surrounding regions, but especially there, and the kind of surrounding states as they get closer to that region. I mean, I can, yeah, this is, like I was just showing. This is a day 5 threat, and we are already seeing what we would consider this a 4 out of 5 severity. One more, and it's as severe as it gets. And then this is what we call a hatched zone, meaning, so this is the percentage. This is the percentage. It's about a 50, max 5.51. So about a 50 anywhere in this zone, in this pink zone in Iowa, and including right over near Omaha, you've got about a 50% chance that from any point in this zone, there's what we think this might be a TOR threat. There's going to be a tornado on the ground within a 25-mile radius of that point. So now that's pretty big. It's 50 mile diameter. Only a 50% chance there'll be a tornado. It's pretty wide. You know, that makes, you know, that's, you know, April 2nd, we had a high hatched. And yeah, we had what? Like 100 and... How many tornado warnings did we have, guys? It was ridiculous. Hundreds? It was like 150, something like that. Tornado warning storms, 200, something like that. I think we had over 100 confirmed tornadoes. So, yeah. And then this area in the red, this is between a 30 and 45%. So 30 to 45% chance that from any point in this whole region, there could be a tornado on the ground within 25-mile radius of that point. And what the hatched means is that if we do get some twisty boys on the ground, they could be what we call significant tornadoes, meaning EF2+. EF0 and EF1s can damage roofs, definitely pull down power lines and trees, but EF2+ can damage, and do a lot of destruction to homes, and can be life-threatening. So, once you start getting into a higher percentage chance for tornadoes, and then you're in that higher percentage, you have a hatched region, meaning it's a higher percentage, and we're expecting them to be stronger than normal. Definitely a day you want to stay weather alert. Now, I tell people all the time, don't be nervous. You could be in a high risk hatch zone, and there's still like a 99% chance you will not be affected by any severe weather. But it's guaranteed people in this zone will be. But this is a large area. There's still a lot of land out there that isn't going to be affected, but weather alert is extremely important, especially in a hatch zone, because this represents damaging severe weather could be in this. The colors are just the percentage that you could get the weather. The hatch zone means it could be significant. You live in Des Moines? Ooh. Danielle, pay attention. Pay attention on Monday. We're going to have a little bit of a Sunday risk too, though. We'll have to see if this enhances, guys. The reason this isn't even on SPC and isn't super prevalent right now on CSU is because there's a chance the cap doesn't break, meaning the atmosphere is too warm for those parcels of air to rise and create thunderstorms. But if the atmosphere isn't as warm as they're projecting, which happens all the time, your cap's going to break, and you could have an outbreak on Sunday as well out here, potentially even out here towards Omaha. So Sunday we need to watch. Right now it's not looking crazy, but you got to stay on your toes when you have a multiple day event like that. Let me see here. Where is that again? Oh, Amos Iowa. Yeah. Definitely central Iowa. Definitely pay attention. You should be perfectly fine, but I'd watch, just so you guys know, timing wise, this is going to change, and I'm going to update every day this stuff. I wanted to put an update today on, but I'm so busy, still working full time, and I had to make my other video. But timing wise with this on Monday for you guys, what it looks like right now, and I'd expect this to change. But timing wise, we could see stuff initiating late afternoon and then through the evening and nighttime, pushing off to the east towards Illinois and Wisconsin. This right here is around, so if we go back, so this would be 9 minus 5, 4 p.m. This right here is around 7 p.m. This right here is around 10. So that's when it's passing through Iowa, Omaha, those areas. And then potentially as we get into around 10 p.m., moving into 9, 10 p.m., moving into out towards Milwaukee, northwestern Illinois. And then we could see some of those, some squall lines moving into Chicago Tuesday morning. And then another event initiating potentially right near Chicago later in that day. B, I appreciate you. You added me on Discord? Sweet. Yeah, I'll I'm so happy that I've gotten so many people who have been jumping on the Discord. We almost got 100 people. And like I said, and this isn't me like trying to promote it or anything. I mean, well, you always want to promote your own stuff, but it's anyone who gets on the Discord now, it's free. I'm never going to charge someone who I invite it in the future. I think, did you wait, hold up here. Hold up. There we go. What? Are you Nor, did you get the invite to the server? Let me know. Do storms weaken when they cross? No. Water doesn't. No. So they can strengthen when they go over water. But no, water won't make it weaken. Tornado hitting Miami. Is it Miami, Texas? Yep, moving over it. 3-inch hail still destructive. It looks like it weakened a little bit, but there's probably enough for rotation still to be on the ground. It's hard to tell, but it looks like it did move right over Miami. And if the thing is, if they didn't get the tornado, they probably got 3-inch hail. So we've got a guy heading towards it right now. This guy's probably going to... We'll see if he sees any destruction in the area. He's really close to that. Ooh, the CC. Well, okay, let me change this radar really quickly, guys. You got it? Sweet. Look at that CC up here to right between Fargo and Woodward, Oklahoma. Yeah, look at that. That's a tornado. That's definitely a tornado on the ground. Just north of Fargo, Oklahoma, moving to the southeast. Yep. There it is. So, yeah. It looks like it's passing between there again. Bottom floor, interior of your home, away from windows, in a closet or storm shelter if you can. We've got another tornado warning out here. I don't see any city names out here, but it's to the south. Oh, Morse, Texas. Little couplet, not looking super strong. Rotation, hard to tell if we have a tornado on the surface, but it's possible there. It's actually, the reflectivity is making it look decent. This actually, when you see this type of look, I would expect this to potentially strengthen pretty quickly because you've got your cyclical organization in inflow region here. So that could strengthen too. Moving down to the southeast. If that thing does strengthen and hold its path, I don't think it's going to make it all the way down to Miami. I'd watch this one too. This one is starting to form that dangerous shape as well. So this could be a row of tornadoes up here in the northern panhandle. Luckily, there's not too many areas, population centers up there, but there are some. Flash flood warning down here as well. Again, there's not much out here, but this is to the southwest of Spur. All right. Does the black dot on CSU mean the risk will shift? No. The black dot is just showing what they think like the center of the severe weather will be. Like if you had to put one dot on this map where you think would be the center of the worst severe weather, that's where it is. So this will every day you could see this dot here tomorrow, here tomorrow, here tomorrow. I wouldn't pay attention, but it's good to see like, okay, so this is kind of, that's the center. And when you look down here, max probability 0.51. You guys can't really see that down the corner, but that's where it is. That's that max probability right there, 0.51. So yeah, it just helps you see, if we do get an upgrade, you'd expect it to be near that black dot. If we do get an upgrade. So, if we get an upgrade Sunday, could come in here. You would probably circle the black dot like that. It's kind of a way to read it. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to add more mods to Discord. I just need to interview people to make sure that they know what they're doing and doing the right thing. So, I mean, I could talk to you about that, Snipes. Oh, I appreciate that. This Discord is fantastic. It's literally amazing. I appreciate that. I put a lot of work into it, and we're going to put a lot more work into it, and I'm going to take suggestions from you guys too. Is all that Texas and Oklahoma panhandle going to reach OKC as still severe? What do you think? I don't think so, Kalyana. I don't think so. You guys aren't a marginal, but here's what's happening, and let's go into our day 2, which I think is all just a marginal out here. We've had a dry line set up out here for a while, so just lots of moisture being pushed up here against this dry line with decent enough low-level winds to cause some instability in the region. So, you've got cold, warm air, dry moisture. This has just been sitting over this region just because of wind direction. The farther these storms get away from this dry line that's set up out here, the more energy they lose. Their updraft, the upward forcing, the updrafts get less intense the farther we get out to the east. So you could still get the severe weather out here, but you're talking about, we saw 5-inch hail out here earlier. I think if we even saw 2-inch out here, that would be a overperformance. It's just, it could make it out there, but it would definitely be weaker. Like I said, your instability numbers get lower and lower and lower the farther you move away from New Mexico and Colorado right now. These mountains and the cool, dry air pushing off of them have a lot to do with what's going on here. Talk to me.
The Giants just traded up to number 25. They think they're going to get a quarterback.
Why did we wait till 25? Oh my gosh, if we draft Shedeur Sanders, I'm burning my Giants jersey. Guys, I'm a Giants and a Dolphins fan, by the way, but I'm Giants first.
The pick is in.
All right, chat. Okay, chat will tell me. Thanks, babe. Love you. Chat, make sure to tell me who the Giants select. Oh my god, I really don't want Shedeur Sanders. I think he's overrated. But whatever. What do I know? So no tornadoes time for OKC. No, it's not impossible. Not impossible. I would say maybe 2%. 2%. I would put like a 2% region out there, but and if you did get one, it'd probably be weaker. So the weaker your updrafts, the less intense and long-lasting your tornadoes can be. EF1, EF0, you can't put off the table for OKC, but overall, not looking too dangerous for OKC tonight. No, pretty low chances. Pretty low chances. Yeah, of course I'm 6'8". You can't tell. You can't tell. What the heck? I thought I looked 6'8". Matt, don't tell me what to do. Matt, we were talking about you earlier. I said since you're so much shorter than me, you're technically sitting in a higher pressure. It's probably 1,012 millibars where I am, and once I get down to your height, I'm at about 1,016. So I was wondering how all that extra pressure on your shoulders feels. You know, how the weather is down there. Guys, should I start doing my streams like this? I'm going to start doing my streams like this. So as you can see, tell Matt y'all's nickname. It's spicy mezzo salsa. I don't know. I forgot it. You're going to get going. Charles, I appreciate you as always. You are always the first person on the stream, and I don't know how. They got a defensive player from Penn State? Okay. Good. I don't want a quarterback. Yeah. That's what I thought it's... Nort, for some reason, it's not letting me... For some people, it's like not letting me send... Hold up. Yeah, I am still sending... Okay, I can't take myself seriously. I am still sending invites. It's like giving me an issue right now sending invites, and I don't know why. Like, what just happened? It was... You know what? Here, let me do this. I'm an idiot. Hold up. Let me just do this, because I don't know what is going on here. Let's accept. You guys should all get the invites now. Matt, I invited someone to your to one of your servers by accident. I think they went out of it. Just check if there was anyone added to either of your servers. I told them not to accept. I clicked the wrong button. Wait, please click on the object that is different. Please click on the object that is different. What? What is this? Guys, this is so annoying. Why is my Discord constantly making me verify? This is driving me insane. Wait, no, yeah, wait. Charles was talking about the earlier pick. We got Jackson Dart. I'm okay with that. Nora, I'm resending. Boom. Oh my god, I keep having to confirm I'm human. This is driving me crazy. Vibes, did you get your invite? Anyone didn't get it? You all should be good. If anyone didn't get it, let me know. Who? Mandy, what are you talking about? Does it say I've maxed out? Yeah, you have an invite link on here. Oh. You're in now? Okay, good. Here, wait. Here, let me call Matt real quick. All right, I think everyone's good. I think we're all good, chat. I think we're all good. I think everyone's in there. I need to change some permissions, but I think you're all in there. Here, you guys will be able to see everything. I'm just adding some of you guys I had to add roles to. There you go. We're in there. Everyone should be good now. Everyone should be able to see everything. All right. I appreciate the follows, guys. Thank you. Caroline, she said, wait, gotta confirm my phone number, password. Wait, what? Mandy, I don't know what you're talking about doing all that. I think I invited you to the wrong channel. Are you sure? Hey, did anyone who joined my Discord have to do all that? Listen, that's on Discord. That's not on me. My Discord server is private, but yeah, Santi didn't have to do that. Yeah, I none of my friends had to do that. So I don't know why it's making you do all that, but that's not on my server. Okay, Blizzard said he had to do that. So some people have to and some people don't. I honestly don't know, guys. But at the end of the day, it's a private server. I don't want it to be flooded with a bunch of nonsense, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know why it makes you do all that. I don't have that turned on. Oh, Dablista? Okay. All right, we'll get back to weather, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, chat. One second, chat. All right, we should be good. I got like 80 things going on here. You're in? Okay, cool. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, so is that tornado warning in Oklahoma? Yes. Tornado warning just to the southwest of, or I mean, actually, it's still, the tornado warning to the southwest, but the potential tornado is, there's the couplet right here in between. It's still in between, kind of just to the east of Fargo, to the southwest of Woodward, moving to the southeast towards Sharon, Oklahoma, Vichy, Oklahoma. Another tornado warning up here, tennis ball size hail down to the southwest of Spearman. And this is starting to look like a pretty impressive hook here. So this could end up being somewhat significant. But not, there's really no cities out ahead of this. Morse Junction's right there. And then we still have another tornado warning down here to the south. There's been like a observed / radar indicated tornado out to the east of Post all night. The storm it's just like a stationary tornado. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's been hanging around down here. You can still see it on the reflectivity. Crawling at about 2 miles per hour. Dude, do you happen to know what Arkansas looks like on Saturday? Well, we can take a look at that real quick. I got to get off here in a second. Yeah. Arkansas. Let's look at our... all right. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You guys are under general thunderstorm risk, and this is what a lot of the country is going to be dealing with. Oklahoma and that same area in Texas still is under a marginal. So thunderstorms, probably nothing severe. Here's moving into Saturday. You know, I'd say Western Arkansas, we could get some strong straight line wind and hail features, but nothing too significant Saturday for Arkansas. It's probably going to rain. Probably going to rain. We got to watch out for you guys Tuesday in Ohio. We'll be watching this threat. We could have some tornado potential up in Ohio on Tuesday. Tornado wind and tornado straight line wind and hail. All the above. I think we'll go enhanced up there at least. I do. Sioux City, Iowa for this upcoming week. All of Iowa could end up being in a moderate hatched. So it doesn't matter what area of Iowa you're in. You need to have a way to get alerts on, and you need to be paying attention to updates moving forward here. It does not matter what part of Iowa you're in. The entire state right now from Colorado State is hatched and either enhanced to moderate, and that's still a day 5 risk. So doesn't even matter where you tell me your city is. It's the entire state. I leave Tampa tomorrow afternoon to start driving back home to Dover. Not really many severe chances, Samantha, but you'll probably be driving through some thunderstorms on the way. We got general thunderstorms. We got a lot of general thunderstorms up and down the coast as we get into the weekend. Although Kalyani had issues too. All right, I better go to bed. Yep. I appreciate you stopping by, Kalyana. Yeah, I appreciate you. Have a good night. 28K likes, nice. Santi, yeah. You in the back? You in the back, Santi? Yes. Thank you for raising your hand. Santi, you in the back? You in the back? I'll be waiting for you in voice chat. Yeehaw! Right up, cowboy. I got it right. Did I get it? Yes! I'll post that on my story. Let's save that clip. So I can remember it forever for the next 20 times that I forget. Or for the next 20 times I miss it. I feel like I should end on that note. I've been streaming for 2 hours. And now that I have this whole Discord thing going on that I have to spend freaking an hour on updating every day, so fun. Well, actually, I mean, I kind of do enjoy it because what really helps me when I update my Discord every morning is when I make my videos, they go quicker because when I update my Discord every morning, I literally have to look at every aspect of the weather that's going on around the country that day. So it does speed up my process a tiny bit. I think I had some more people who added me. So let me just give you guys an invite really quick to the Discord. Yeah, explore it. We've got everything in there. God, it's gonna make me keep confirming myself. Yes, I'm not a robot. Let's try to not invite any more people to Matt's server by accident. Yeah, our server's name look the same. Mesomat and Connor's Climate Corner, identical. All right, anyone new who added me, you should have all gotten invites. There we go. Cool. Monday Outlook. Monday Outlook. Monday Outlook spooky. Spooky, okay? This outbreak potential here. We could get 100 plus severe warned storms. $30K, let's go. Nice job. Nice job. And and I'm about to hit 100 members on the Discord. Should I just stop adding people for free when I hit 100, or do you think I should go to like 200 to 250? You know what? Actually, wait. I'm gonna do because now people who are in are gonna be like, no, make it more exclusive. I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll, chat. Okay. I'm gonna do a poll really quickly to end this. Here we go. Let's do, because at the end of the day, I don't there's going to be trolls eventually that get in here if I keep doing this. I want it to be a tight community. People know each other, could talk. You know, I want it to make, like I said, I want to make it a one-stop shop. Everything, every single day you can, in the morning when you wake up, you can get up and see everything from freaking droughts to severe weather to hurricane updates to snow updates to everything. And if I just keep it free for everyone just to jump in, we're going to get trolls. And I want people who want to be a part of the community, and asking for $3 a month. I think, like $30 a year, $36 a year, I think will help eliminate some of the trolls. And that also helps pay for my server. Let me do a poll real quick. No, let's do custom. Let's do create new. When should I cut? When should I make my... Oh, wait, no. I'm trying to think about how to word this. I stop sending out free Discord server invites. Oh, no, I can't type that much. Oh, sending free server. How do I word this? Here, I'll just do this. When should free Discord invites stop? Okay, I need you guys. Okay, I'm gonna say, let's see, 100 members, 250 members. Actually, we gotta change this. 150. Oh, this isn't going in. This isn't going in order now. Okay, okay, 500 members. Okay, or we're gonna go 200. I don't know why I didn't put this in order, but you know what, chat? Yeah, I put a lot. I've spent maybe a month, a couple hours a day working on this every day, and then I spend an hour or two every morning. Well, we're already past 75, Santi. We're at like 95 right now. Zachary, I appreciate that, Zachary. Okay, so of course everyone in here who's already got an invite is like, stop at 100. I want it to do that. So we only have 100 to 150. I agree. It should be on the lower end because I don't want to start letting in trolls. And like, also, like, I'm not trying to get rich off my $3 a month Discord subscription. The main reason to make it a sub would be to make it more exclusive and a tighter community and keep trolls out. I don't really care about monetization on my Discord, like, at all. And 100 people is already a lot of people. So I agree. I think maybe it's going to be either 100 or 150. I'll just make it fully sub. I agree. It's not letting you vote, but 150. Okay, so 100 or 150. Okay, I'll make it on the lower end. Yeah, yeah. I 500 would be crazy just to give away 500 server invites. Yeah. Chat, you're always so helpful. Yeah, literally. Yeah, it's gonna be $3 or $4 a month after that. But people who got an invite who are already in the Discord server won't have to pay. 125. Maybe I should do that. Right? Maybe I should just do that. Split it in the middle. What's happening in Michigan? Not much right now, but there could be some stuff happening in Michigan, Western Michigan, on Monday, and then that's pushing into Eastern Michigan out towards Detroit on Tuesday. And notice where the potential kind of focal point of the severe weather is. Potentially on Tuesday. Detroit could be involved in that as well. So Southeastern Michigan. Central to Western Michigan could be more of a Monday, late Monday into Tuesday morning threat. Holy crap, yeah, you guys are spamming those those likes. Yeah. If you're a sub on TikTok, you're a member, or you're a member on YouTube, yeah, yeah, you won't have to pay a separate subscription for the Discord. That's already in. So yeah, it's three. Yeah, a sub on my Discord's $3 a month, and that includes Discord access. Yeah, it's not like you'll have to pay something separate. When you become a sub on Discord or a member on YouTube, it automatically gives you access. It's linked. That's linked. Yeah. So anyone who's a sub, yeah, you already have access to it. Even if you didn't add me yet, you already have access to it. You should, and if you don't, then message me because you should. It's worked for other people I've asked, so. All right. Mandy, I appreciate speaking of subs, Mandy, I appreciate that. What about Indy for the next couple of days? Next couple of days, general thunderstorms are possible in Indianapolis, Indiana. But again, getting into Tuesday next week, you need to pay attention to the weather updates. Tuesday next week through all of Indiana could end up being pretty severe. So I appreciate you, Mandy. Support the homies. Michigan probably will have a tornado risk Monday night into Tuesday. Yeah. No, not $3 a day. Did I say $3 a day? $3 a month. Or did you mess that? I was like, did I say that? Or did you mess that up, Yali? Yeah, yeah. For $3 a month, I can buy this man's a Red Bull. That's actually what it's for. No, you guys can't see this. Well, I'll show you. I'll show you, chat. My cousin works for Red Bull, and I get like 100. I get like 150 Red Bulls sent to me a month for free. So let me show you something real quick. All of these boxes are full of Red Bull, and I can't drink them fast enough, so I just keep getting them. See all those boxes down there? Those are all 100 Red Bulls each. So I've got like 500-600 Red Bull, and I'm drinking them every day. I can't. I'd have to drink like 5 a day. You know what I mean? To not stockpile, or like 4 a day because I get like 150 a month. Like, she's like, "Do you need more?" I'm like, I literally would have to be drinking 4 or 5 Red Bulls a day to run out. And my wife's been pregnant, so she can't drink any. She said she's gonna help me though as soon as the baby's born. Yeah, and what's cool, guys, is I can get like flavors before they're even out. I can be like, "Hey, Brooke, are there any new flavors?" And she'll be like, "Yeah, we're like trying out this one," and then they'll send me the pack. So right now, all I have is tropical and sugar-free, regular. But yeah, she's the plug. She's the plug. Yali, if you lived over here, I was about to ask my neighbor if she wanted some because I'm running out of spots to put them. You know what I mean? Red Bull is king. I really didn't like the taste of Red Bull for a while because when I was in college, I drank way too many Red Bull vodkas and had some bad experiences. And so for a while, all I tasted was vodka when I drank Red Bull. But, you know, I kind of got past that phase of my life, and Red Bull tastes like Red Bull again to me. I probably have 1 Red Bull vodka a year now. How's OKC looking for tonight? OKC's looking okay for tonight. OKC's looking okay for tonight. You could get some minor hail and decent straight line winds through the region. Tornado chances are low. If you did have a tornado, it would likely be EF0, EF1, maybe some tree damage, power line damage. But again, pretty light. Pretty light. This is tomorrow's threat. This is tomorrow's threat, and then this is tonight's threat. You're kind of just out in that marginal / general thunderstorm. So you guys are looking pretty chill right now. Yeah, energy drinks and coffee. What's prediction forecast for Cleveland, Ohio Tuesday? Yep, Cleveland's one of those areas that we think the worst severe weather could be centered at. So we'll have to pay attention. I mean, everything's on the board for Cleveland right now on Tuesday: hail, wind, tornadoes. So not that you're gonna get hail, wind, and tornadoes through Cleveland, but you know, we just have to keep up to date because there'll be enough instability in the region to produce that type of weather potentially. B, I appreciate that. Superstar. I appreciate that, B. All right, guys, I got to get off. I got some other stuff I got to do, and I appreciate everyone who's joined the Discord, and I'm gonna keep. And I see I have some more people who joined, so you're probably in the chat. I'll add you in just a second. But I appreciate you guys. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be up at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. Probably 7 a.m. updating the Discord with everything you need to know tomorrow. All the latest updates from the SBC, CSU, and everything going on with the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday threat. And yeah, I'll be in Discord probably the end of the night chatting a little bit. So I usually have on some lo-fi and like rain noise and stuff in the climate in the voice chat section. You'll see it later. It's actually pretty cool. But I appreciate all of you. Everyone have a good night. Thank you guys for spamming the likes and any gifts or follows or just being in here, guys. You are awesome. I appreciate you guys. Let's build a dope community and take over the world. All right. No, I appreciate you guys.